Good evening. My name's Jane Kostlow, and I'm going to be introducing our Russian poet tonight. Before I do that, I want to thank, in particular, Claudia, of course, for arranging this amazing event, but also each and every one of the poets. I don't think that there's any time in my life that I have come out to poetry 4 nights in a row, especially not poetry in this wealth of different languages and experiences. And I am just really, really thankful to each and every one of you for making the journey here, and feel like it will be with us for many, many, many years to come. I'm delighted to be able to introduce our Russian poet, Irina Mashinsky. And we've been introducing our poets this week in terms of their journeys and the map of where they have come from. And it seems really lovely that our last poet this week is, in fact, by training, a geographer. Marina was born in Moscow, and she tells me that in her childhood, the other really important place in her life was the coast of Lithuania, where she spent summers with her grandmother. She realized at age 5 that there was something magical and irresistible about poetry when her parents gave her a children's book called Konyok Garbunok, The Little Humpback Horse. So she became a poet and a lover of poetry from a very early age. That didn't, however, stop her from beginning studies in physical geography at Moscow University, which took her from Moscow during summer field work to vastly distant parts of the Soviet Union, to Georgia and Ossetia in the Caucasus, to Kyrgyzstan, and also to the White Sea, where she participated in an oceanographic expedition to the North Pole. Her PhD thesis, in fact, involved mathematical models reconstructing climate change from interglacial periods. But from those mathematical models, she has found her way to poetry and translation. In 1991, she extended her journey, as it had become possible by then to do, away from Russia and towards the West, settling in New Jersey, where she has worked as a teacher of many subjects and as a poet, a translator, and editor. Irina holds an MFA in poetry and poetics from New England College and has taught at Norwich University and Montclair State College. She's published 7 books of poetry, most recently one entitled Wolf, Volk, and a 2009 volume that appeared simultaneously in New York and Moscow. She is the winner of several literary awards, including a first prize in the Russian America competition and the Maximilian Voloshin Award. She is co-founder with Oleg Wolf of Cardinal Points, a literary journal of translation that we'll hear a little bit more about after her reading. Finally, I should tell you that Irina shared with me that she has been in love with Maine for a long time and has been coming to New England and in particular to Maine, to the mountains and to Acadia to go hiking and camping for years. So we're delighted that she has finally made it to Bates and hope that this is only the first chance for a longer acquaintance. So please join me. I think we're about to come to Lewiston here. Please join me in greeting Irina Mashinsky.